So it looked like DiJonai Carrington just got booted from the Dallas Wings.
DiJonai, your game was stinking in the mud, and the Dallas Wings wanted nothing to do with you going forward.
What do you call a player causing so much chaos that even referees need security on standby? DiJonai Carrington. The Dallas Wings have finally parted ways with their most controversial player, and, honestly, it was long overdue. This is the same athlete who poked Caitlin Clark in the eye during the playoffs, accidentally injured her own teammate Paige Buchers while targeting Jessica Shepard, and caused such a scene during a Chicago Sky game that officials had to call for backup. 4 flagrant fouls in a single season says it all. No wonder Dallas couldn't wait to move on. If you think it's time for the league to take action, drop a fire Carrington in the comments. Let's go.
DiJonai Carrington couldn't keep her hands clean either. With staying out of headlines on the internet. She was always in headlines, punching players in the eye. And then we have to remember, she nearly injured Paige. Like, everybody forgot about that. Y'all remember when she nearly injured Paige, nearly took her whole knee out? Like, we got to remember all of those things transpired during this basketball season, man. For her to tell you, they made it their business to get rid of her.
Before we get into how Carrington was shown the door in Dallas, let's talk about why it happened in the first place. There's a fine line between being a tough defender and being a reckless liability, and the difference usually comes down to intent. In DiJonai's case, her highlight reel looks more like a list of injury reports. The moment that truly put her under the microscope, that now infamous eye poke on Caitlin Clark during the 2024 playoffs, a move that left Clark with a black eye and had fans, analysts, and players alike wondering what exactly they had just seen.
DiJonai, you're always in a dirty play. DiJonai, once again, here we are today. Oh, DiJonai.
Picture the scene. First round playoff game between the Connecticut Sun and Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark rises for one of her signature shots, and DiJonai Carrington steps in to contest. But what follows isn't just a routine defensive play, it's something far more concerning. Carrington's hand makes direct contact with Clark's face, striking her near the eye. The effect is instant. Clark's head jerks back, and she clutches her face in clear pain. The rising rookie who had helped lead the Fever through a breakout season was left with a noticeable black eye, an image that quickly became one of the defining moments of the playoffs.
As everyone else has seen this angle, I'm calling her in, and I'm saying to her, I need answers.
But here's what most people don't realize about that play: the aftermath revealed just how intentional Carrington's aggressive style might be. While Clark dealt with the pain and visible injury, Carrington showed no sign of regret. No apology, no check-in, not even a hint that she may have gone too far. Instead, she stood by her actions and leaned even harder into her physical style of play, almost as if she took pride in the chaos it caused.
Went and kind of swatted at Caitlin. Did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am.
Fast forward to June 4th against the Seattle Storm, and the same troubling pattern repeats itself. Skylar Diggins is on a fast break, driving hard to the rim. Carrington steps in to contest, but instead of going for a clean block, she makes direct contact with Diggins' head. The officials didn't hesitate, calling it a flagrant 1 foul on the spot. It was clear to everyone watching this wasn't just tough defense. This was another instance of reckless, unnecessary contact aimed at a star player's head, and it had no place in the game.
Let's watch it, and this will give us a couple of different angles.
Directions of games.
There's your tip. Diggins, who's still fast, gets down the floor, buries it, draws the foul, but is shaken up.
Fans and analysts quickly connected the dots. This was no longer a series of isolated incidents. A clear pattern had emerged: repeated targeting, reckless contact, and a disturbing focus on the heads and faces of star players. The behavior wasn't being seen as tough defense anymore, it was being called out for what it was. One fan summed it up bluntly: that's not physicality, that's a dirty play from someone who doesn't belong on the court. With each new incident, the public outrage grew louder, and rightfully so.
And there's Skylar on the floor. At first glance, this might not look too bad. But when we get some different angles of it, you just see how this is clearly, definitely, 100% not a basketball play. Let's take a look. We got DiJonai. DiJonai, did you forget what sport you're playing? You know this is basketball, right?
Each incident grew more severe, and so did the public backlash. The Caitlin Clark incident quickly became the blueprint for understanding every Carrington foul that felt aggressive and almost always directed at star players. Whether it was veterans like Skylar Diggins or rising talents like Clark, Carrington's pattern didn't change. She consistently targeted the head and face, leaving disruption in her wake. As the fouls stacked up, Dallas found itself overwhelmed, unable to justify the growing list of questionable plays, setting the stage for even more troubling behavior to come.
DiJonai Carrington is clearly a dirty player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if the chin, what do you have going on in that mind of yours? Are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? Are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? Are you okay? Yes, DiJonai. Get it together, collect your thoughts, collect your emotions, because the last thing we need to see you is crash out.
Most players fear hurting opponents with reckless plays, but Carrington took it a step further. She ended up injuring her own teammate while trying to take down someone else. The May 21st game against the Minnesota Lynx perfectly illustrates everything wrong with her style. It showed a player so obsessed with causing chaos that she ended up causing collateral damage within her own team.
Ball's being pushed down court. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, this will be a better angle of it. I think we'll be able to see how hard the foul is right here. That's a hard foul, and she does get her in the face when she's coming down.
She attempts another eye pokey, this time aimed at Jessica Shepard, but in the chaos, she accidentally injures her own teammate, Paige Buchers. Picture the moment. Shepard rises for a shot, and Carrington rushes in with her usual reckless intensity. Instead of a clean block, Carrington's hand makes direct contact with Shepard's face. The officials didn't hesitate. They immediately called a flagrant foul, recognizing the contact as both intentional and dangerous.
She basically reached around Shepard's body, but the fact that she went for the basketball and for the block really
The basketball play.
Yeah, it is. And she ends up getting Shepard in the face, the nose. I don't know which takes precedent. Oh, see, it's the hit the ball and then it's the pull back. They're showing it on the Jumbotron at a different angle that sort of looked like, watch after Carrington goes for the block, watch her pull back right here. And that's the part that I don't know if you separate.
But the chaos didn't end there. In the midst of that reckless play, Carrington's out-of-control movements put her own teammate, Paige Buchers, in harm's way. Her attempt at a dirty play spilled over, putting teammates at risk. Think about it, creating that much turmoil in just one moment takes a complete lack of control and a singular focus on causing damage. It wasn't long before even her own teammates began questioning whether sharing the court with Carrington was worth the constant danger. When players start fearing injury from their own teammate during practices and games, it's a clear sign there's a serious issue. Buchers and others on the wings showed visible frustration, knowing at any moment they could become unintended victims of Carrington's reckless style.
I'm sorry, you don't get to plow through somebody's back, almost injure a teammate, and then say, yeah, and then like claim that you've done nothing. You've done nothing. Like, you know, people are like, stand on business. She's like trying to laugh at him. Like, no, you're just Pat Bev. You're not Draymond. You're Pat Bev. Like, realistically, you're Pat Bev. That's it. And like, look, I mean this when I say this. It was a dangerous play only for Paige. Was it a flagrant 1? Yes. Could it have been called a flagrant 2? Yes. Was it more dangerous to Paige Buchers than anyone else? Because Paige Buchers was the one who was the person with the break Jessica Shepard's fall. Could she have blown out her teammate's knee? Yeah. Like, that is what, like, realistically, that is what the conversation should be about. Because she wanted the Kiki Area fan viral meme. Because as soon as she did it, look at what she does as soon as she did it. As soon as she did, she walks towards Jessica Shepard and just tries to do the Kiki Area fan face.
WNBA player who tried to rip Caitlin Clark's eye out. Zach Dean over at Outkick, hilarious. They tried to rip Caitlin Clark's eye out, has security called on her by ref. That's right. The referee had to call security on DiJonai Carrington. I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, hell, who wants to catch a stray eye gouge, a scoopage of the eyeball out, watching your eyeball roll across the floor because somebody's mad at one of your calls. Check this out right here. Yeah, you see this guy right here? Right in this Gentero area? Let me just, you see this guy? The ref asked this dude to step out here. All right? Now, Cheryl Swoops wants this referee fired. She wants him fired. Look, he felt something. He felt something was amiss. Of course, Cheryl Swoops is defending DiJonai Carrington.
DiJonai Carrington, we are not even 10 games into the season. There are more times than not of DiJonai playing dirty, get a flagrant foul. Oh my goodness, DiJonai, what's wrong with you, man? Is this what your coaches condone? Is this what your coaches, like, Christy 2.0, whatever we want to call this coach? I mean, are we condoning this?
Jay, breaking Dallas Wings, DiJonai Carrington has been traded to the Minnesota Lynx in exchange for Diamond Miller, Carly Samuelson, and Minnesota 2027 second round pick. The team sources has confirmed that. Now that's crazy because last time we seen DiJonai Carrington interacting with Minnesota players, y'all remember this on Stud Buzz, right? Listen.
Just watch your step.
Okay, well now we're even because your dog's shit and piss in our room.
Oh wow.
We're even.
Hey, all right, one more thing. Hey, I love how direct you are.
There's Courtney. It's time to go.
Just watch your step.
So we all remember that. That was quite funny.
Hey, DiJonai, they not really rocking with you. They're trying to get rid of you. They're giving no reassurance that they want you around at all. You can't get in the game in the fourth quarters. You're buried in the bench. You've been awful this season. It looks like you've forgotten how to play basketball completely. And what do you know? Good morning. DiJonai Carrington has been traded. DiJonai Carrington has been traded to the Minnesota Lynx. Boy, boy, boy.